Hello and welcome back to Utah Trikes. When you're buying a recumbent trike, one thing becomes very obvious quickly. A trike is not a small vehicle, and to be honest, they take up a lot more space than you might think. That being said, it's important to think about where you might be putting your trike in your home. For people with a house that isn't as big of an issue, you can keep it in a shed, your garage, or even outside in your backyard. But what about for people who have a more limited living situation, like an apartment? That's where things can get a little more difficult. But fear not, there are many solutions for this problem to consider. So let's discuss some of those today and learn how you may be able to store your trike. The first thing we should talk about is your trike itself. While you're shopping for a trike, it's important to consider your living space. Have a general idea or even measurement of the open space that you would have for something like this. Also consider what floor you're on and how you will get it to where you live. Taking a trike up 4 flights of stairs isn't easy, I'll tell you that much. Picking a trike that suits your size of space is important. If you have a small place to store a potential trike, consider something small. A small trike like the Cat Trike Pocket is a great option. It's the most affordable cat trike, super light, and takes up less space, measuring in at 68 inches long and 31 inches wide. Or for even more storage capability, you can always go for a folding trike. These are the most obvious option for a compact storage situation. Being able to fold your trike to half the size is super convenient and also makes it easier for transportation too. All the folding options are great for this, but it is worth highlighting the Cat Trike's folding option and how they feature folding rolling wheels and a kickstand. This is the only folding option that can stand up vertically, and the rolling wheels make it easily maneuverable around small spaces. Now, beyond trikes, there are a couple of options as well. The first being a trike wall mount, like the Feedback Velo wall rack. This is a steel mount with a weight capacity of 70 pounds. So strong enough to hold most trikes, even with motors. It features protective rubber resting points for the cruciform to keep your trike in great shape while stored. A trike wall mount is great because it keeps your trike up and out of the way off the floor, which is perfect for a small apartment with minimal square footage. A thing to keep in mind is how you will lift it up onto the mount. Sure, the mount itself can hold 70 pounds, but can you lift a 70-pound trike up and basically over your head? If not, this might not be the option for you. Another great option is more of a DIY task, and is something that we have done here in the shop. All it takes is a heavy-duty bike storage hook from Home Depot. We screwed these onto the support beams in the ceiling, and we hung stock cat trikes by their rear wheels, which is great when we have so many of them. This is a very compact storage solution, but it isn't for everybody. First off, these hooks can only hold up to 50 pounds, which is why we're only hanging stock cat trikes from them. And with so much weight going on these rear wheels, this could cause problems if it was a much heavier trike. So if you go for these storage options, keep these things in mind. You don't want to bend your rear wheel. We would recommend keeping it to a stock trike only. And just like with the wall mount, you need to be comfortable lifting your entire trike up and over your head to hang this thing up. This one is even more difficult because if it's on your ceiling, like it is for us, it is much higher up off the ground and is totally dependent on the height of your ceiling. So it's not a storage option for everybody. And that's mainly it for storage options that apply to an apartment space. With minimal interior space to store a trike, it can be a bit difficult to find a place for your recumbent. Now, what if you have some more floor space where you live, like a yard, shed, or garage? Some place that you don't need to hang up your trike to get it out of the way. Well, we have some more options for you guys too. When you keep your trike in a shed or garage for a long period of time, like over the winter until riding season, dust and dirt can slowly accumulate and wear down your trike, something that just isn't ideal. And not to mention keeping your trike outdoors. All of this is much more concerning with the wear and tear of the elements on your trike. To combat this, we recommend getting a trike cover. More specifically, our Revolution trike cover, which is the perfect size for any trike. And if you have a quad, don't worry, our large option is sized to perfectly fit our big old quads, so you can really fit anything under that thing. A trike cover like this will do a great job at protecting your trike from dirt, grime, wind, rain, snow, hail, and honestly, anything else that could potentially damage it while you aren't riding. One of the biggest things we see on trikes that come in for maintenance after not being used in years is weather damage. A lot of what needs to be fixed on a neglected trike could be prevented from a trike cover to protect it from the natural wear and tear. All you need to do is throw the cover over the top of your recumbent, make sure the bottom is tucked under your trike. I like to put the tires over the edges to hold it down, and then find the elastic cinch at the edge of your cover and bring it tight to keep the wind out. As you can tell, storing a trike can be a little complicated, and it all depends on your living situation and physical ability for if you can hang up your trike or not. But there are plenty of options to make it easier and more efficient. You can find all of these options on our website, and we will leave links to the products mentioned in this video down in the description below. And if you need any help finding out what would be the best storage option for you, even after this video, you can always send us an email at trikes@utahtrikes.com. And you can get a professional opinion and recommendations. If you have your own unique way of storing your trike that we didn't talk about, leave a comment down below and let us know how you keep your trike at home. We'd love to know. Now that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope it could help you learn about some alternative storage options for your trike. If you liked this video, leave a like and consider subscribing. You can stay up to date with all trike updates and tips by hitting the little bell and staying notified of all of our new videos. With that, remember to relax, spin fast, and ride trikes. I'll see you guys next time. Lights be gone! Rubber. Oh! I was like flying at that thing. I was gonna do that in all one take. I wasn't gonna have blunder one more time. I'm making sure the light doesn't turn off because it's probably about to turn off. Okay, I'm back. Ow, my ring. Dug into my hand. I was gonna do the pull-up thing again. Oh, ouch. I did that wrong.